Okay, first I am going to paint this, which is the table in which it is sitting on. Bro, I can't keep inside the lines. I don't think it needs to be too like hard of an edge because I don't really know how to paint. So if I do it messy, then I can just say I meant to do it that way from the beginning. I think I'm gonna paint the background. Do I paint it like a really light blue or like a dark? Because if I paint it really dark, will it accentuate all the bright colors of this? I think that'd be kind of cool. I wish I had a really big brush, but this will have to do. Alright, I got the background done. Just kidding, I got the background 1% done, which feels good nonetheless. So next, I'm gonna move on to the spotlight of the piece. The fruit. The fruit that does bear art. I think first I'll do the bananas. And then for the fruits, I'm not gonna try to add any like shadows or anything at all. I'm just gonna do one color for each one. And then I can start adding some texture and some light and some more stuff. I'm realizing it really doesn't take that much paint. And I'm kind of sad because I keep putting too much paint on my little palette. And I don't want to have to put the paint in the garbage because that makes me sad. Apple! Look at how nice and red it looks. It looks like you could just grab it out and take a nice, crispy, juicy bite. Okay, next is the pear. Next is the pear. The pear! Oh my gosh, I love having just blocky colors. It is so fun. Okay, next is these, which they just look like soup, like purple apples. I'm sure it's a type of apple. We have the grapes next, and the grapes get really dark when they're inside of the bowl of fruit. So I think I'm gonna start with a super light color, and then I'll maybe like accent it with some yellow and some darker colors. So I'm gonna do it. Okay, what do I do next? Maybe I do the stems of the stuff. See, I want to do the bowl next, but I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to challenge myself and try to get it to kind of look ceramic, which is hard because it has both reflection and light on it really goodly. Okay. Oh. Okay, I've done the bulk of it now, and now it's the really freaking hard part of doing like the different colors and details. And I'm going to attempt to do this by taking the original color and then mixing it with other colors rather than just trying to get colors that are available to me, because I think I will learn more if I mix my own colors. I think I did too much shadow. Less is more, and that's what I'm learning. That's what I'm learning with my painting journey of 2 paintings so far. I'm gonna do the bananas, not now. I kind of want to work on the background and then the foreground. And so I'm gonna make the table look more table-ish and then the background look more wallish. And I don't know how I'm gonna go about that. I need to make this more of like a darker area, I think. I don't know, because I think that'll accentuate the end of the table. And then the bowl I need to do a little bit more. I just need to do a lot. Okay, and then I want to make this side a little bit, maybe a tiny bit darker too. But I want it to like blend into the light, and I don't really know how to do that. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna let it dry and then see what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna try to do the shadow of the bowl. Alright, I'm gonna step away from this bottom bit for a little bit. It's not done. I feel like I need to work on the shadow a bit more. But then I'm going to work on this. And I think what I'll have is this bottom part will be darker and then it'll gradually get lighter. Okay, I'm gonna try to blend the shadow and this part more because I'm actually happy with how the background kind of turned out. Okay, so there's like little tiny lines or like the highlights on a lot of the fruit are like super, super thin. So, and I don't think I have a brush capable of doing that thin of a line. So I might have to improvise. Okay, that's good. That's good. I gotta stop myself. Okay, you know what? Now let's take a step back. Let's take a step back and look at it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I've never painted bowl of fruit before. So I feel like as far as bowl of fruits go, this would maybe be edible. I think the one that I would most likely take a bite out of is that one because it looks shiny and it looks crisp. But yeah, that was pretty fun. That was pretty cool beans. I'm gonna put this painting next to that painting, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like in the office when Michael hangs up the painting, but it's gonna be a totally different painting and it's not in an office. So I'm excited.